Welcome to 18 WJTS in.form. I'm your host, Bill Potter. I have made my way to Chrisney, Indiana, because we're getting ready for the Spencer County 4-H Fair, which runs Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday of this weekend. So it's really, I guess, the first fair out of the gate, so to speak. We're going to be talking with two people who are ambassadors here in Spencer County. We're going to start off, first of all, with, I guess, what we'll call the senior 4-H member, and that is Jace Duttlinger. Right. Okay. And Jace, tell us about you. Who are your parents? Where do you go to school?
My parents are Valerie and Ben Duttlinger, and I go to Harry Chills High School.
Okay. And we also have with us Melanie Fetter. And Melanie, tell us where you go to school and who your parents are.
I go to Nancy Hanks, and my parents are Tim and Jody Fetter.
Okay. And we're going to start off, Jace, by talking to you about 4-H and your experience, since you're the senior of the two of you. First of all, you're ambassadors. What does it mean to be a 4-H ambassador in Spencer County?
I feel like you just have to represent 4-H here in Spencer County. This is one of the smaller fairs of all of them in Indiana, so I feel like you have to really represent them well to get a little bit of attention here. So I feel like you just have to represent 4-H really well.
And Melanie, what did you have to do to become an ambassador?
You had to give 2 interviews to 2 people, and they judged on how you interviewed it and how you did on, speaking to other people.
So kind of like what we're doing right now. This kind of qualifies you to be an ambassador. The Spencer County 4-H Fair and the 4-H program is a great program. You've been in it since when?
3rd grade, so 7 years now.
You've been in it for a long time. Yeah. What's the best part about being in 4-H for you, having some maturity there?
I feel like it teaches you a lot of things. It teaches you how to be responsible. It teaches you to work well with others, and it also teaches you to trust the process. You might not see the results of your work at the very beginning. It might take several months to see all your hard work pay off, which I think is a very important lesson to have.
What are some of the projects that you do? Are you like a livestock person, or are you more of a project person, or the answer is yes to both of those?
The answer is yes to both of them. I do arts and crafts. I do beef, and I also have a chess tournament and a barbecue tournament that I do during the fair, so I'm all over the place.
Okay, now let's talk about some of that. The beef is obvious. You have a beef cow. Tell us about how many do you have this year?
I have 1 steer and 1 heifer, so I'm really excited for the show, which is Sunday night, and I think I'll do really well too. So,
is it you that they're judging, or the beef that they're judging, or is again the answer yes?
The answer is yes. You have the regular show, which you're just judging the actual animal, and then after everything, you have showmanship, where the judge is judging how well you show your animal. So.
Okay, now a lot of times people think of 4-H, they know because they see the animals, they come and they watch those shows, they see some of the projects. You talked about barbecue. What's the barbecue project in 4-H?
The barbecue project is really fun. It's Monday at lunch is when the judging is, and you basically have a barbecue contest. You make anything you want. Like this year I'm making barbecued ribs, and you have judges. It's about presenting and most importantly, how the meat tastes. So.
And Jace, what's a favorite memory of yours from 4-H?
My favorite memory is that there's a tradition, the cow barn, where the first year you're in 4-H, you get thrown into the water trough. So my favorite memories are, 1, being thrown in there, and 2, throwing other people in there. It's always a fun time.
When does that happen? When is that initiation?
Whenever you're bored.
Oh, okay. So could it happen multiple times?
You're not supposed to, but it does.
All right, Jace, thank you very much, and good luck in your future. Good luck with the 4-H Fair. And Melanie, tell me about the 4-H projects that you do.
I do sheep, and some years I do baking.
Okay, now sheep again. I know I've actually done a show where they were adults doing celebrity showmanship. I didn't do very well. The hardest thing I had to do was the sheep. Is it tough for you?
It is tough at first, but when you get to know your animal, it starts to get easier.
Okay, so you've worked with this animal for a while.
Yes, you have.
What kind of lamb? Is it a sheep, a lamb, a wether?
I have 1 wether and 1 ewe.
Okay, and you're going to be showing these what night?
Saturday night.
And this is much like the beef in that you're being judged in one sort of competition and the animal's being judged in another sort of competition.
Yes.
So are you showing them how many times?
You show the weathers with in one class, and then you show you in one class, and then I see which one I think I controlled better in each class, and then I take that one into showmanship.
And this is not like beef where you're holding a halter and they have a stick that kind of keeps it under control. You're just using your bare hands, is that right? Tell us the technique.
So you can use a halter in there too, but you can also use your bare hands, and you have to hold them right under the chin, which is kind of hard because they always want to jerk their head around.
I couldn't control mine at all. It kept getting away from me, running around. Has that ever happened to you?
Yes.
And what do you do?
Yes, that does, but you just let other people in the ring help you get it.
Have you been thrown in the water trough yet?
No.
Are you looking forward to that?
No.
Okay, Jace. So keep her. You protect her as an ambassador. Okay. Let's talk about your favorite things at the Spencer County 4-H Fair.
Some of my favorite things are showing my sheep, hanging out with my friends, and just learning new things at being there.
Is your sheep going to be out here the whole time? And so, do you have to do work the whole time out here?
Yes, my sheep's going to be out here, and you don't have to do work the whole time, but you have to feed them and make sure they have enough water.
Are you concerned about the weather? Although I think it's going to be nicer this weekend than the week has been.
Kind of, not really.
You have to kind of see how each day goes along. All right. What is your favorite thing at the Spencer County 4-H Fair?
My favorite thing is like learning new things around other older people.
And what is something you're looking forward to as you progress through your 4-H years?
I'm looking forward to meeting new people and learning new things.
Okay, so it's obvious why these two are ambassadors. They're in 4-H for the right reasons. They're learning things. She's still growing into the 4-H, and you're maturing as you go along. But your answers were great answers, by the way. Sometimes we don't get answers like that, answers with such depth. Jace, very much. So we hope to see you at the Spencer County 4-H Fair, 18 WJTS. We'll have a booth here, along with our sister station, 103.3 The Fix WAXL and 101 Country WBDC. We hope to see you at the fair. When you go to the fair, how will we know that you're ambassadors? Do you wear a crown?
No. No. I think like back in the day they did, but not anymore. We would be presenting awards during the shows, and we'll have a little name tag and a bright green shirt with 4-H on it. So.
Are you also kind of like guides? If somebody comes to the 4-H fair and says, hey, how do I get to the sheep? Do you help them with that?
Yes, you do.
Where are the sheep?
The sheep are in the first barn.
I would have said in the sheep barn. Okay, if I come and find your sheep, will you teach me how to lead it around so I can be better next time I show?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. Is your sheep pretty calm? Is it a good sheep?
Yes.
Okay, Jace, have your cows ever gotten away from you, or your steers?
Yeah.
That you would want to admit?
They have gotten away from me, but usually they are very nice. I like to call them big puppy dogs. They'll just follow you around, but sometimes they are a little bit of a problem.
Okay, one more question. What's your favorite food at the Spencer County 4-H Fair?
Nachos.
Nachos, okay.
I have to go with the lemon shake-ups and elephant ears.
Lemon shake-ups and elephant ears. Thank you very much. All right, we have had as our guest Melanie Fetter, who is a 4-H ambassador here in Spencer County, and the other 4-H ambassador. Let me ask you first, Jace. Jace Duttlinger, by the way. Who are the others?
Mary Beth. Oh, I forgot her last.
Okay, do you know?
I know one's Hayden something.
Well, as long as they can come and find you, that's the important part. Because that's another thing about 4-H. You may not know them now, but the whole point is you make friends.
Yeah, like this is such a small fair that you basically know everyone. If you don't know somebody, you know somebody who does know them. So I feel like we're a very tight community in that way.
And now you'll get to meet the new ambassadors who are ambassadors with you. And we want to thank you for being on the show with us here on 18 WJTS. Thank you. We hope to see you at the Spencer County 4-H Fair. I'm Bill Potter for WJTS. We are local people watching local people.